You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV. You know, for us here, we really pay a lot of attention when it comes to literacy. You know, we just finished with a literacy challenge where we crowned Mr. Garba or Master Garba as the champion. And this morning we are having another interesting conversation. It is the Ghana Association of Writers, festival. And I have here with me Oswald Okaite. He is interim organizing secretary. Welcome, Oswald.
Thank you.
And how are you doing?
We can't complain.
Right. Tell us a bit about GAW and how you guys are faring.
Well, GAW, that's an acronym for Ghana Association of Writers. And of course, it's 65 years. If it were to be in the corporate side, it should be heading towards, I think by now it should be on retirement. But
yeah.
This is just about the time for it to really begin to work hard. So that is Ghana Association of Writers. It's nationally recognized world at the diplomatic and Pan-African Writers Association. That is how Ghana is represented. And so it becomes an umbrella that puts writers and lovers of writers and lovers of the literary scene together. And then we judge and put our brains together and minds and energy and strength in an attempt to forge forward and to contribute to nation development.
Super. Now, there's a festival coming. What was the motive behind this festival?
Well, a literary festival is that which creates a platform to put people together in a celebrant mood.
Yeah. And
so this one is GAWBOFEST, which is a coinage from Ghana Association of Writers Book Festival.
Okay.
And well, this is supposed to be the 12th year since it started, but because there was a year it didn't come off because Professor Tuko Khan passed on. I know Professor Tuko Khan is one of the giants for the founding of Ghana Association of Writers. So this is the 11th edition, though we are in the 12th year. So for the past 12 years, we've been having it. And it started from aviation, and then since it moved to Powerhouse, that's the Pan-African Writers Association house.
And how has it been over the years?
Well, it's been there. Of course, it keeps improving. Well, we can't complain. For me, I believe that if there are certain things you feel the festival is missing, you have the opportunity and you fill it in. And so it's created its space. And at least people know that every 21st, there is a literary festival. And now it's moved from just 21st to 20th, so it's now a 2-day festival.
Okay.
At least not all the holidays will be used for partying. At least there is one holiday people are getting to know. It's meant for literary exploration and activation, book launch, storytelling, and all of that.
Right, so take us through, the itinerary for the 2 days. What is going to happen when?
Okay, so from tomorrow, the caravan takes off.
Okay.
And it takes off with a high school poetry contest. We are so much, I think we're here to talk about the high school poetry contest, the mock edition, which happened at the Ghana International Book Fair. The main edition is going to take off tomorrow, and you have the likes of Achimota, Presec, Accra Girls, Laboni coming, and then they are using the poem, Reader of Treasure Trove, they are learning in school. So that is going to be a warm-up. And then later in the day, we are going to have a conversation with Kwanzaa, the legendary Kwanzaa, and then David Donto. And we want to see the contribution of writers in producing the top-notch movies. What role they have to play? Are we able to tell our story? Is there a gap between the writers and then the film producers? We realize that the synergy is not there. So how do we adapt stories that tell our story, which is converted, adapted into movies? So we want to have this conversation. And then we move on to have the opening ceremony. We are so much happy to have the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament being the special guest of honor together with the Minister for Tourism also coming in. And then that's going to be brief, and then we move on to 21st and have a festival proper. We're going to have over 20 activities, about 4 activities run concurrently. We have conversations, we have workshops, we have master classes, we have performances, and all of that.
So the performances, what exactly is going to happen?
So we dubbed it words, tunes, and movements. Words, tunes, and movements. So we have the spoken word type, that's comedy, storytelling, poetry, and then we have music, that's the tunes, and then we have dance, that is the movement. That's going to climax it. And one beautiful thing about this year's edition is that there's going to be a break in the course of the event, and we all come together and we have read aloud. So the dignitaries, the icons, the celebrities who pass through will come together and we all do about 30 minutes reading aloud. And then we go back to the events. Okay. Now we have the ACO books coming. We want to see the different transcription of books, some in audio, some in the digital space, some in the hard copy. And then we have exhibition and sales of books, literary works. Because there's a partnership with Ghana Publishers Association as well. And we have a partnership with World Reader, we have partnership with Read Ghana, Read Consult, and almost all of that. So we're coming together. And then one main thing, you know, a lot of people have asked a lot of questions that, are we writing in Ghanaian languages? Are we reading Ghanaian languages? Are we? So there's a partnership again with the Bureau of Ghana Languages. Okay. And then we're going to have a look at writing and publishing in Ghanaian languages. Oh, wow. So let's say it's very pregnant, and I'm very sure it's going to give birth to a double of triplets.
If not quadruplets.
Okay, double of that, whichever one you want to call it, a double of that.
Yeah. Super. So who can be part of it? You mentioned that we're going to have celebrities pass through, we're going to have this person come through, but generally, who is invited?
Everyone is invited. Okay. You know, we want to know the theme. There's this one event that has a universal and a constant theme, empowering Ghana through reading. And so everyone needs to come on board. You know, we want to create fun about reading. We don't want people to feel that when you're asked to go and read, it means a punishment. You know, growing up, when you do something wrong, your mother said, so I think reading is some sort of punishment. But, you know, we're creating fun around it. And then one more thing, this brings my mind to this. We want parents to bring their children there because there will be bouncy castle, there will be video game, there will be Scrabble, there will be Ludo or Wari. So there will be read to play aspect of it, you know. And that turns into the idea of creative fun around reading. So while your parents or while you a parent, you engage with workshop about how to do writing, how to publish, and how to digest or analyze something, your children too will be having fun. Bouncy castle, and then good thing is we have free popcorn and free sobolo for everyone. Yeah, so it's free.
That is an attraction.
That's that attraction.
Yeah, right. So what time do we start tomorrow and Wednesday?
So the time is 11 to 7, 11 to 7 for each day.
Okay, and when is it happening again?
This is happening at the Pan-African Writers Association House. That's Powerhouse. Okay. It's around Accra Girls. So you just get to Accra Girls. You know there are two power. There's power and power. So this was the powerhouse, the building you move in.
And we are not paying any money?
Yes.
Or the cost, small?
The small we are paying is just making yourself available.
Oh, okay. So it's not like cash.
So that you just use that to get your vehicle and come.
So once you have TNT, you are there,
yes.
You know.
So that's the only cost.
Oh, super. So if you get to the entrance and anybody tells you that, where's your ticket, let police arrest them. The
person who's busy doing something.
So nobody will ask you anything.
Yeah, you just enter and
just
move in.
Make sure that you find yourself there. Is there a number that we can reach you on?
Okay, so now you can do 0244-174908, 0244-174908. We have stands for exhibitions. People have come. But if you still want to come exhibit anything, it could be artifact. You know, this is that literary event that becomes a platform to connect every art. Yeah. So if you dance and if you have artifact you want to exhibit, you can call 0244-174908.
Awesome.
So at the GAWBOFEST we say let's do it. No.
And we are going to be doing it. Right. Do we shall. Yeah. Thank you very much, Oswald, for your time.
Thank you, Citi TV and Citi FM for giving the platform for the fine arts that appear to be neglected by other media. Thank you so much.
Well, we love that. Right, thank you too. And you're still watching Breakfast Daily here on Citi TV. Now, on Wednesday, you know, sometimes I feel like only one thing happens on Wednesdays, and that is the hairdressers, you know. So this Wednesday, you know, there's a new colleague. Now, this colleague, it's all the ladies put together times 2, you know. Charlie Paul he has mouth, he has attitude, he has everything, and that is KK, the one guy who is going to be joining the team. We are all looking forward to meeting KK. You know, the guy who they asked, are you straight? And he is shading people to say that, no, I'm crooked. You are now coming in, but you have attitude, you have mouth. Is he going to survive? Well, we'll be meeting KK on Wednesday. This Wednesday, that's the episode for Wednesday. KK is coming in. Who is he? How is it going to be like? And I'm looking for somebody who will put Efia in her place. You know, Efia feels like Yanka Nasem. But I'm really looking forward to Efia meeting her meter, and that is KK. Let's take a look at this trailer.